On the first full day of the Islamic festival of Eid, millions of people are tonight crowding into Mecca in Saudi Arabia for the religion's sacred annual pilgrimage. The Hajj is traditionally one of the globe's biggest gatherings of people, and this year marks its return to maximum capacity after the pandemic. More than 2 million pilgrims from all around the world are attending, including for the first time women unaccompanied by a male guardian. Our correspondent Shehab Khan gives a rare glimpse of what it's like to be there.
This is the Hajj, the annual pilgrimage that all Muslims are expected to do at one point in their life. Around 2 million people are here congregating in Saudi Arabia for the first full capacity event since the pandemic. I've swapped the corridors of power in Westminster for Mecca as I complete one of the 5 pillars of Islam. I'm wearing the ihram, 2 white pieces of cloth that all male pilgrims wear to symbolise unity and equality. Everyone who we spoke to here was feeling both excited and emotional.
That's my dream. People have a dream to have money. I have a dream to have a Sidi Kaaba and the Hajj.
May God light our way and may we have the chance to do this again. That's all we wish for.
I do before for myself, but this time for my aunt. She's passed away. I do the Hajj for her.
It's a gift that Allah has chosen me to even come here.
For the first time, all women have been allowed to attend without the need of a male guardian, bringing joy to the likes of Aisha.
I was elated. I was happy. It's fascinating, quite interesting. Everything, a whole lot. The Saudi Arabia kingdom has put a lot in place for the women, especially those without their mahram.
More than 3,000 Brits have done the journey this year, including children's surgeon Dr. Bassem Khalil.
This is the holiest part of the world for us as Muslims. Immediately you see it and you start the prayers, it's like you're back home. It's the house of God, and we're always at home in the house of God.
But this is a truly international experience. More or less every nation on the earth is represented here.
We are from Nigeria,
Bangladesh,
Afghanistan,
Egyptian,
Indonesia.
The pilgrimage started earlier this week at the Grand Mosque, with people walking around the Kaaba, the Black Cube, 7 times. It's hard to grasp the sheer scale of this. There are so many people here from all over the world. But everyone's on the same shared path. It doesn't matter what your financial background is, it doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter where you've come from. There's a real sense of unity as everyone goes through this journey together. Then you walk 7 times on this walkway, which has been built between 2 hills replicating a journey that was done by Hajj, Prophet Abraham's wife. It is a far cry from the scenes we saw during the pandemic when only 10,000 people performed the Hajj. The Saudi authorities have been working since then to modernise and update processes.
We work from Hajj to Hajj all year long to enhance and develop. We also repair infrastructure, have medical services and brand new air purifiers.
After finishing in Mecca, pilgrims go to stay in tents in Mina to complete the rest of the Hajj. The area, known as the City of Tents, goes on for as far as the eye can see, with shops, medical facilities and restaurants all incorporated. Rashid Mahmood runs a Hajj-based charity in the UK, where he organises group visits, and in Mina, he told us of the support he offers pilgrims.
We're trained, we're experienced, so we know the ins and outs, which brings that level of assurance to the British pilgrims that are coming out for the very first time. For many, it will be just the only time that they'll embark on this journey of faith and journey of a lifetime.
Then comes the holiest day of the Islamic year. Pilgrims move to Arafat, and many sit on the mountain where it's believed the Prophet Muhammad gave his farewell sermon. This is one of the most significant days of the Hajj. We're currently sitting on Mount Arafat. And speaking to some of the pilgrims, one of them said to me earlier that the Hajj is the day of Arafat, and the day of Arafat is the Hajj. With the heat at 45 degrees, there are volunteers everywhere handing out water and spraying people to cool them down. Why do you want to help all these people?
Okay.
Serving the pilgrims is a great honour, and I'm thankful for the Red Crescent because they allowed me to volunteer and to help these pilgrims in whatever way I can.
The pilgrims then move to Muzdalifah, and in a peaceful setting they all sit in the desert and sleep under the stars. Here, stones are collected, which are later thrown at pillars that represent the devil. But the Hajj is incredibly busy, and there have been disasters in the past. The last, a crush in 2015, when more than 2,000 people died. Saudi authorities have since spent tens of billions of pounds on redevelopment to increase safety, and there's a huge security presence. It was particularly evident as people participated here at the stoning of the devil.
As you can see, everyone's incredibly excited because it's Eid day and the Hajj is almost coming to an end.
The celebrations will begin as the stoning continues, and men will now shave their heads. The levels of patience, joy and peace that is felt by the millions of pilgrims radiates through in what is a truly remarkable spectacle. Shehab Khan, ITV News, Mecca.